self-esteem, I'm going to ask you today to say, I make a pact with myself. So this is I making a pact. I is for integrity. If you operate your life with integrity, and integrity means what I say, what I think, what I feel, and what I do are in alignment. When you operate your life with integrity, your self-esteem will start to increase because you won't say one thing and do another. Make sure what we're going to have now is a sense of purpose. People who operate in a more confident way, with higher self-esteem, have a sense of purpose, something that is bigger than themselves. So having a sense of purpose grounds us, and it helps us to feel good about ourselves, that we contribute to something bigger than ourselves. So it's important that we have that. Accept your flaws and your limitations. When there's certain things that you're just not great at, if math is not your greatest skill, accept that that isn't your strongest ability and move on. And as I've said next to it, act. If there's something you can do about it, then go do something about it. Stop complaining, start acting. Recognize that you always have a choice. You might not have a choice about what happens to you, but we as adults can choose how we respond to what happens. And you have that key that I gave you earlier to change things. And operate with confidence. And make sure you watch the things you say to yourself. If you got home tonight and you found a weed in your garden, would you pay special attention to it and start watering it and nurturing it and shading it and looking after it? No. But how often does that little negative germ start in our head? And we nurture it, we foster it, we make it worse. We actually talk ourselves into being upset or being angry or frustrated. You know, your husband, your partner, maybe your kids, they forget that you've got a big presentation or a big meeting at work. Nobody says, we know you're going to do well. And you take that and you dramatize it in your own head. I've done it before. Pull out those weeds, stop them. Just interrupt them immediately, pull them out of the garden of your mind. And you're going to have to do it every day, hey? It's not something you can just do today. And the second suggestion for improving your talk is to replace it with something more positive. And I've already given you 2 tools for that today. So your 3 Ps, your permanence, your pervasiveness, your personalization model, and the key, knowing it, empowering and educating it, and saying yes to something new. Go do that, and you can be the difference that makes the difference. Thank you, ladies.